what we do is essentially evidence-based cybersecurity. We try to understand the effectiveness of policies and tools in the context of cyberspace. Our focus is on the human. We marry human-based models, sociological, psychological models that has been around for a while. We bring in technology that allows us to get as close as possible to the human, to the decision maker, and simply try what works and what doesn't in the context of cyberspace, and with the focus on cybercrime, of course. One of the reasons why we're doing this and we think it's important to engage in this line of research is that there are so many companies out there that sell you those tools, those security tools, which at the end of the day, we're not really sure how effective those tools are. And so I think it's really important to have some kind of a repository of papers, right, that discuss the effectiveness of different tools, right, and that will be available to chief information security officers and information security officers who are trying to make a decision with respect to how to protect their infrastructure. I think that it's important to have this. This focus in evidence-based cybersecurity and testing the effectiveness of tools. We do the same with respect to policies. Many organizations, as you know, have policies and regulations around cybersecurity and how employees should use the network and their computers and so on. But the question is whether those policies are really effective and really bring the organization into a more secure posture. One of the examples I can talk about is my own interest and my research group interest in the darknet. When I joined Georgia State University, the chief information security officer had reservations about me using his network to dive into the darknet and start digging and figure out what's going on there, because the assumption was that once you are in the darknet, you increase the probability of an organization to experience attacks. Now that may be the case, but I'm not familiar with any evidence that suggests that. And so these are the kind of policies that essentially are the focus of our research group. We're trying to test the effectiveness of warnings on attacked computers. We're trying to test the effectiveness of surveillance on employees' computers, both on employees as well as on illegitimate users of the computers, simply in order to figure out what works and what doesn't in the context of policies.